Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie. Today I have for you a first impression on the new Too Faced foundation. This is the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I recently got a package with every single shade. So I currently have all 20 shades and I'll be swatching all of them for you guys this time. The shade that I ended up going for, it's Warm Sand. I haven't seen any first impressions because I wanted to keep it as organic and genuine as possible with my review. So let's just jump right into the demo, and at the end of the video, as always, I'll be sharing with you guys my pros and cons and my final thoughts and opinion about the foundation. Alright, so to prime my face, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I have a really long time I don't use this primer, so I feel like today's the perfect day. That honestly feels so good. I'm gonna have to keep using it. Like I mentioned, I have all the shades from the Peach Perfect foundation line. I'll be swatching them at the end once I finish doing my demo, but from some of the swatches that I already made, I think I'm going to be in between Warm Sand and Butterscotch, or maybe just Warm Sand because that's the one that looks the best in the back of my hand. I do have to say though, I'm already loving how this is looking in the back of my hand, and I have high expectations. Oh, wow. Of course that would happen. Okay. First impression, it's a little liquidy, not gonna lie. Alright, so nice. I feel like this is actually gonna be my shade. Holy cow. That's super full coverage. Oh my god, guys. This feels amazing on the skin. I don't know, but I'm in love already. I mean, I'm in shock right now. I would usually always dye a few more, either in my chin or forehead, because of my dark spots, but I feel like I don't even have to do that with how full coverage this is. Just one layer and that's already covered. This is already going on a really good start. I'm going to finish the rest of my face though, set it, do my bronzer, lashes, and all that stuff, and be right back. Alright, so I just finished my makeup. This is what I ended up going for, just a natural glam. I have to say, I'm really impressed with the finish of this foundation and how it's currently looking like. I cannot wait to see how it looks after a few hours and how it wears throughout the day. But so far, so good. I really like the shade that I ended up going for. I feel like it matched me perfectly, which is Warm Sand. I was a little scared at first because it did look a little light for me, but once I blended it out and added some bronzer, it definitely looks perfect in my opinion. I did want to swatch all the shades for you guys. In total, they have 20 shades, which is a pretty large range to choose from, and the colors are really nice as well. So I'm going to quickly swatch all of them in my arm so you could see how it looks against my skin tone. So those are pretty much the shades. Let me know in the comments below if you like swatches on my arms for every foundation color. That way maybe it's easier for you guys and I can continue doing it on future first impressions. But I'm going to go about my day and let you guys know in a few hours my pros and cons, how it wore throughout the day, my final review and opinion about the foundation. Alright, so I'm finally back home. It's been quite the day, to be exact 11 hours. And my makeup is pretty intact still. I'm really impressed, let me just say. Today was somewhat of a warm day, and like I mentioned, it was a pretty long one for me. I went out. I haven't blocked my face throughout the whole entire day. I'm not gonna lie, my face does look dewy, but in a good way. Not necessarily oily, just dewy and glossy looking. So I'm going to quickly blot my skin a little bit. With it being 11 hours, it looks perfect, to be honest with you. Obviously, it did kind of move around my nose and mouth area, but it's because I was eating the whole entire day. Frozen yogurt, tacos, which is quite messy when eating. But finished look, A+ for sure. Let's start with some pros and cons real quick. I really like the packaging. I feel like it's easy to travel with and to use, especially because it has a pump. You guys already know I love me a foundation with pumps. I feel that every foundation should have a pump, point blank period. As the name says, it has a comfort matte finish, so When you very first apply it, it is going to look matte but not drying. So I feel that it would be a great matte foundation, especially for dry skin. If you're struggling with finding the perfect matte foundation, if you have dry skin, this one is it, girl. For my oily skin though, it gives me a nice matte finish, but at the end of the day, it definitely gave me more of a dewy finish because your girl's oily. It has a beautiful medium to full coverage foundation. As you guys saw from the demo, I only used one layer and it covered everything from my skin, and I did have a lot of dark spots. And even though it's been quite the long day, it didn't wear out throughout my skin or show my dark spots, because some foundations do that. Even though they're full coverage, it hasn't moved around my skin, which is great. It's a really long wearing foundation. It says here that it's a 14-hour wear, and I've worn it for 11 hours. And again, looks great. It's oil free, oil controlling, and photo friendly. It doesn't have a white cast. I did take some pictures today and it didn't show any white cast when taking pictures with flash. It has a really comfortable lightweight feel to it, which is one of my favorite things because it feels like a natural canvas and not super caked on and heavy like some full coverage foundations do. So with that being said, I feel that it's going to be a great foundation for the summertime. Probably my summer foundation. Great range of colors to choose from. It has over 20 shades. The only con that I do have to mention is the fact that even though there's a lot of shades to choose from, it does jump off a little bit on and off. So it's hard to find your exact shade, at least for me it was. But my shade is Warm Sand, and it's honestly the perfect match. I feel I really like this shade. If you're wondering, even though it's a matte foundation, it didn't oxidize on my skin, which I really appreciate and love. But honestly, the only con that I have about it is the fact that it's a little hard to find your foundation shade since it does jump from foundation colors, and the fact that it doesn't have that much product. This is just 1.6 fluid ounce, which, it being that I already know that I love this and I'm going to be using it quite a lot, that's going to be a major con for me, since I'll probably have to buy a few bottles of this. If you can, definitely get a sample size from Sephora so you could try it out, because I am obsessed with this foundation. Anyways, I'm going to be updating the description box with more details about the foundation, some more pros and cons, and also if I still continue to like it after trying it a few more times. Don't forget to subscribe. I don't know which side it is, but hit the bell button so you can be notified, because I feel that YouTube has been playing many of us lately. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more first impressions, and see you next time. Bye! Alright, let's just sample size from Sephora. So, people are being so annoying outside today. The second that it gets warm outside, people don't know how to act.